In the swamp, chomping all day long. Saturday nights in Death Valley, that tiger strong. So we Razorbacks, crowd calling the hogs. Blue Reds battle Wildcats, bringing the dogs. Show me Miss Zoe, black and gold fight. Boomer sooner running on a Saturday night. Hook 'em horns, burnt orange in the sun. 12th man standing, Aggies get it done. Saturday lights, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk. We talk that skull. Saturday lights, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk. We talk that skull.
Welcome to this presentation of Water Cooler Talk Sports.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we back around the water cooler. What's going on? How you feeling? How y'all doing? My name is Nick Frazier. And welcome to Water Cooler Talk Sports. Shout out to my guy Tez from It's SC Season, rocking with us around the water cooler tonight. What's going on, Tez? How you feeling, man?
Man, feeling pretty good, man. How about yourself?
Man, I'm here, man. This has been a weird week. This has been a very weird week. It's been kind of an off week for your boy Nick. But hey, we making it. We here. And we're gonna keep doing what we gotta do, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us tonight around the water cooler. As always, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for continuing to rock with us. Do me a favor. Just do me this one solid favor real quick before we get into it, man. Make sure you subscribe to these YouTube channels before we get into it, man. Subscribe to these guys at It's SC Season. What I got, Tez at Tight Sports and at Tight Sports Alabama Football Megacast. At Auburn _Addis, what I got, DC Wolf, Dustin over at the Up Tempo Podcast. I got B Sharp over at Sharpshooter Sports Talk, man. Vandy Chris over at the Go to Broom Podcast and at the Anchor Down Live Podcast on Facebook. Daily podcast that you can watch on Facebook. The Anchor Down Live Podcast on Facebook. Shout out to our guy, Vandy Chris. At the Huggy Beard himself on YouTube and on Twitter. I got Edward over Kid Country, man. Chopping it over Kid Country. Make sure you go and subscribe to him as well. And, of course, the legend himself, Bubba. And the old man, Auburn Sports Talk, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us and rocking with these guys, man, as always. Also, man, subscribe to JMHO Sports Talk, what I got, Coach Sean, and On the Block Sports with Coach Carl, man. I'm telling you, man, great content all the way around, man. We appreciate y'all so much. Also, man, support the people that support Water Cooler Talk. Shout out to our guy, DJ, J1 supporter. That's my quarterback. Follow him on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Hollywood_media. That's Holly with an EY. And make sure that you follow him on Facebook at Hollywood Media with 2 A's. Man, shout out to our guy DJ, man. They want support as always, man. Hollywood. We appreciate you so much, my guy, for rocking with us. Also, do us a favor, follow us on our socials, man. Follow us on Twitter and X at CoolestPod23. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the Water Cooler Talk, on Facebook at the Water Cooler Talk Podcast. And of course, man, www.watercoolertalksports.com. I know it has not been updated in like the past 2 days. Like I said, this week has been very, very hectic for your boy. Got articles that I gotta post that I gotta post. But they will be coming hopefully over this weekend, man. Hopefully over this weekend it'll be updated. But if you have taken a look at it, the homepage of the site looks different. If you have taken a look at the homepage, different little setup there, man. It actually looks pretty clean, looks pretty cool, man. So we appreciate y'all for that, man. So make sure y'all go over to watercoolertalksports.com and take a look at that site over there and read some of what we have on the website in written article form as well. And if you want to support Water Cooler Talk Sports, you want to become a part of the Coolest Cubes gang, man. $5.99 a month, recurring automatically every month, man. First, you support Water Cooler Talk Sports and member-only exclusive content that's coming very, very soon, man. As soon as potentially next week, we'll be having some member-only content that will be coming very, very soon. And if you want to, if you don't want to become a member, super chats are available. You can super chat the show. Man, we appreciate that so much. Every dollar that is donated and that helps support the channel goes back into the channel with equipment, with getting guests, with everything, man. So we appreciate y'all so much, man, for helping us rock out here around the water cooler and continuing to rock with us and mess with us here, man. Tez, have you had a chance to take a look at the website?
Yeah, I have, man.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's very nice. Very nice.
Appreciate
I see
you, man.
you made some changes, man, and it looks nice.
I had to, man. It looked a little plain. That's what it did. It looked a little plain at first. And I was just like, man, let's see if we can get this thing rocking and rolling and see if we can make this thing look nice. So
I can tell you've been putting in a lot of hard work on that.
Yeah, man. I'm proud about the website, man. Please believe I'm proud about the website. Y'all have no idea, man. So I appreciate y'all. But shout out to everybody that's in the chat rocking with us tonight, man. Want to shout everybody out as much as we possibly can. Shout out to our guy Rodney Williamson, Black Magic Racing, as you can see. I got the shirt on tonight. Shout out to Black Magic Racing. I got Rodney Williamson, man. Shout out to him always supporting us, man. We appreciate you so much, man. The Huggy Beard himself, the legend of Sweet Sugar Bow Williams, the Rooster Mac, is rocking with us around the water cooler as well. Shout out to my guy James Barnett. What's up, James Barnett? How you feeling, man? Hope all is well with you, my guy. There go our other guy. There he is, Mike McKinney in the chat. Fellas, what's up, man? How you feeling? Hope you feeling good, man. At the insider, because he always has he's always on the inside, man. War Eagle to our guy Ant, man. We appreciate him, man, for rocking with us. The man is on the road. Hopefully he back home right now. It's Friday. Hopefully he back at the house right now. I got Wade. What's going on, Wade, man? How you feeling, man? Hope you're doing good. Levels. Losers. Mr. 21, can you do something for me? Is rocking with us around the chat. Ed Darby, what's going on, man? How you feeling? JT, there he is. JT rocking with us. What's going on, man? JT is rocking with us as always, man. He said he got a quote. He got a question for us. He said, I have a question for y'all right now. Who's starting on the O-line and rated to 10? We're going to hold that. Let me start it because we're going to come back to that, man. Shout out to him, man. Hey, you Sleeping Giant. What's up, man? Good evening to you, man. Shout out to you, man, for rocking with us around the water cooler. Calvin Peterson, what's going on, man? Warrior for life, man. Shout out to you, my guy. Appreciate you so much for rocking with us around the water cooler. AUTJ, what's up, fellas, man? What's going on, man? How you feeling, man? Appreciate you so much, man. I hope all is good. Ken Chad Ivy. It's the first time I've said that name. What's going on, man? How you feeling? War Eagle to you, man.
Chad Ivy.
Thank you so much for rocking with us as always. Big Sarge. Stages. That's what we're supposed to be saying. We can't be saying levels. We got stages. Yeah, that's what it is, man. Shout out to you. Gang. Man. Shout out to I got Jay rocking with us around the water cooler as always, man. We appreciate you so much, man, for rocking with us as always. Thank you so much, man. 5 Adam. I see you in the chat already asking questions, man. We appreciate you. We're gonna get to it. I'm starring these questions as I go because I want to get back to it. Because this is gonna be a really good show, man. This is gonna be a really good show. This is kind of he just popped in. C Hall. C-Hall rocking with us as
What's
well around the
happening?
water cooler. What's up, C-Hall, man? Appreciate you so much, my guy, as always, man, for rocking with us here around the water cooler, man. As you can tell from the thumbnail and from the title, man, we're gonna talk some portal moves tonight. As y'all know, tonight is the last night that players have the opportunity to announce that they are entering the portal. So, I believe it was 11:59 p.m. Eastern time tonight. That at that particular time, players can no longer at that particular time announce their intentions to enter the portal. But as long as they announce their intentions, they still have the opportunity to sign with any team up until, I believe, August 2026. The portal entries will end tonight, but the visits and the signings are still going to be coming. But so far, Auburn has done some pretty good work in the portal and rocking with us as well in the portal as well, man. Shout out to Teresa. I just saw she popped in. What's up, Teresa? Appreciate you so much. Watch out. Shout out to you. This is another new name. Let me make sure I'm saying this right. Kimbernay. I say that right? Kimbernay. That's
so.
it. Shout out to Kimbernay. War Eagle to you, Kimbernay, for rocking with us as always around the chat. We appreciate you so much for rocking with us, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we about to bring in a guy right here, man. Y'all know him. Y'all love him. He always has the inside information. It is Ant the Insider. Ant, what's going on, my guy? How you feeling?
Yes, sir. Proud to be in the building tonight. How y'all doing?
We doing well, Ant. We doing great. We doing great. It sounds like you watching something.
Oh man, finna get my little grub on, and they got the TV loud in here, man.
Oh, okay. All right.
Talking about the playoffs.
I feel you. All right, man. Let's get into this conversation, man. So yeah, as I stated before, tonight is the last night that players have the ability to announce their intentions to enter the portal. Right. But players can still sign with teams all the way up until August of 2026. So there will be some more visits that happen. Auburn actually has a lot of visits lined up this weekend with a lot of 27 guys, if I'm not mistaken, and some more portal guys that have announced their intentions to enter the portal. CJ De Jour, what's up, CJ in the chat? What's up, CJ? How you feeling? War Eagle to you. Appreciate you. I wanted to get this thing kicked off real quick before we get into there he is, ladies and gentlemen, from Auburn _Addicts TV, the man, the myth, the legend. It is DC Wolf. What's up, DC? How you feeling?
What's going on, y'all?
Chilling, man. Chilling. All right, let's get back to it. So as I'm not gonna say it again because I've already stated it twice. We know that the portal ends tonight. But before we get into talking these portal moves, there was news that came out today, which kind of, I'm not gonna say surprised me because he was on Auburn's radar before the previous staff was relieved of their duties. But the number one quarterback in the 2027 class, Elijah Haven, 6'5", 215 pounds from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, has announced his final 4 schools that he will be picking from. And Auburn made the list. The hometown LSU Tigers did not make the list. So you have Georgia, Florida, Auburn, and I believe it was Bama. That's right. That was the other one. A lot of people think he's a lean to Alabama. Possibly could be. But I want to get y'all thoughts on this, man. With a coaching change, right? The coaching change had a relationship with the other staff. I believe Kent Austin or Derek Nix was his primary recruiter at that time. And coaching change happened. And Auburn hires a new coach, brings in a new offensive staff, new everybody on the offensive side of the ball. So he has to build a relationship. What does this tell you about this staff for Auburn to still be one of the top 4 teams in his list, even if he doesn't pick Auburn? What does it tell you about that this staff has been working, this staff has been grinding, this staff has put a lot of things have been working in the back end that we haven't seen, But what does, in your thought process, what does this say about this staff that the number one quarterback in the 27 class has Auburn in his Final Four and will be potentially picking that team? We'll be picking between those four teams when he decides to make his decision. I'm gonna start with DC first. What's your thoughts on that?
Tells me, man, he's Golish is doing what he said he would do. Go after the elite players, man, the best of the best, the cream of the top, man. So, and then at the basketball game the other night, man, he had one of the top recruits with him at the basketball game. So, tells me, man, he's at least trying to get elite players. And then it tells me, man, that those elite players are feeling what he's selling, man. So, and then, and then he has proof of concept also. So, if I'm a quarterback, I'm looking at the system. If I'm looking at what Byron Brown has done and the points they put up and the yardage they put up in this system, I'm paying attention too. So, and then with the Alabama thing, man, hopefully he doesn't go there, but they could potentially, if they start their 5-star quarterback this year, he could be locked in for like another couple of years. So, and then Byron Brown is leaving, so you can, like, bro, you got a lot to offer to say, man, this is wide open for you. So I'm impressed.
Okay. Ted, your thoughts?
Yeah, kind of the same way, man. That this staff is doing exactly what he said he'd do. Is interesting about this is I didn't think Auburn would be in the top 4.
Me neither. I didn't either. I'll be honest with you. I didn't either.
A complete surprise. I don't know if the previous staff was here, he would be in the top 4. It seems like whatever this staff is selling, it's not just him. It's a lot of people giving us looks, giving us visits, and all kinds of stuff, man. I think they see it. They see, like I said, he has proof of concept, bringing in a 3,000-yard passer, 1,000-yard rusher. Want to say like a 900-yard receiver, probably like 2,000 yards of reception yards, or better. The backfield is loaded. Like, kids are not crazy. Like, they see, talent. They see things when they start to line up. As much as we talk about it, they look at it too. Like, no, Auburn's finna potentially do something serious. I want to be a part of that. So, it's cool to see that. I don't know how much I am leaning him towards Auburn right now. I think he's one of those kids that may commit early somewhere else. But, just like last year, it's a wait and see. We can put proof of concept on the field. This is a 3,000-yard passing season for Byron Brown with, 700-800 yards on the ground rushing, high number of touchdowns, low turnovers. People giving him some buzz about some postseason awards. If something like that happens, then I can see that I can see a place where we can land this kid, and it wouldn't even be close to the other schools. But in the current state of things, the way we've been seeing football played on the Plains, now I know that's going to be different, but we repeat those results, man. I don't think we got a chance at this kid. I think this is a wait and see proof of concept type of recruiting pitch that they're going with here.
So basically what we were told last offseason.
Pretty much.
I get what you're saying. All right, I get it. Hey, you knockout punch. What's up, my guy, man? Welcome, man. You never late around the water cooler. Never late around the water cooler. You always on time. Even when we get ready to leave, you always on time, man. Zooted in the chat. What's up, man? Appreciate you so much, man. Quentin Colley, what's up, man? Appreciate you so much for rocking with us as always around the water cooler. And your thoughts on Elijah Haven. I'm gonna give you some stats, man. He broke the LSU state record last year. Over 4,700 yards passing, over 73 touchdowns last year. So that's 73 touchdowns.
Unbelievable, man. That's unbelievable.
4,700 yards is wild. But your thoughts on that, Ant?
That's his type of quarterback.
That's it.
I mean, yeah, that's his type, bro. Like, think about all the quarterbacks he brought in. Even Hewitt, which will probably be third string this year, is actually a smart QB and really can throw the ball. The one from Oregon State, he can throw and run. He's like Byron Brown, just smaller. I mean, if you look at it, the future is very bright and it looks good.
At the quarterback position, yes, it is. Bring in a guy right quick, man. That's rocking with us, man. That's continuing to rock with us, man, and go around the water cool, ladies and gentlemen. It is Ed Darby. Ed, what's up, man?
What's going on, man?
What's up, losers? What's up?
We chilling, Ed. That's all we doing. We chilling. Give me your thoughts on the fact that the number one quarterback in the class of 2027, Elijah Haven, 6'5", 215, announced today that Auburn is in his Final Four, and he will potentially be looking at Auburn and choosing between Auburn, Bama, Georgia, and I believe was it Florida? Yeah, Florida. Are the schools he'll be choosing to, and did that surprise you or what? Because it definitely surprised me when I saw that.
Yeah, it just shows what they're out there grinding and doing what they need to do. I mean, with the transfer portal going on and junior day and calling all these folks, just shows that they're working day and night. As far as him being a big recruit, I'm not. The way college football is right now, I'm not getting excited about any recruit whatsoever. Even though I do agree with what DC said, if Alabama starts their quarterback, he may not go there. But this is a new era. You don't even know if your quarterback even going to stay.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you just seen that at Oregon. You had freaking Raiola go over there, and now the other QB's coming back. So
right,
yeah, but it just shows that. But it's cool to get the number one QB, but I'm not going to get overexcited about it.
It's what we can't do. We can't get overexcited about it, but it is cool to see that this guy had Auburn in his top four after a coaching change, and the staff find a way to figure that out.
After a 5 and 7 season, too.
Yeah, after a 5 and 7 season, that is wild, man. Shout out to our guy 50 cent in the chat. What's up, man? How you feeling, my guy? Hope you feeling good. Hey, man, the ending the Power Force was amazing, man. I hope you bring back. I hope you figure out a way to bring Ghost back and just make all of us feel like that Ghost really just faked his own death. So hopefully you bring that back, man. The end of the Power Force was amazing, my guy. Appreciate you so much, Fifth. Shout out to you, my guy. I don't know how to say this. Let me make this. Oh, never mind. This is peanut butter. What? Okay. Shout out. Okay. I'm gonna just put this one up. Boo. Okay. All right, man. Well, we appreciate you so much, peanut butter posse. I guess that's what he's supposed to say.
Peanut butter posse.
Okay, peanut butter posse. We appreciate you so much, man, for coming around the water cooler and chilling with us, man. We appreciate you, man.
What's up, man?
Good, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, let's get it. Let's get into what the conversation is tonight, man. Auburn has been doing work in the portal. A lot of people at the beginning when shout out to Edward, man. Edward said it best. He said the portal taketh and the portal giveth. He said that back about 2.5 weeks ago. And he wanted to sit back and see exactly what was going to happen in this portal, how Alex Gold was going to mine this portal for talent. They did a video on this of how Auburn and how Alex Golders and his staff was going to mine the portal for talent and try to evaluate as best as they can to find guys that want to fit what Auburn wants to do. So far, 38 players have left Auburn. But Auburn has brought in 29 solid pieces that a lot of these guys are going to come in and they're going to play. They're going to play right away, and they're going to be instant impact players. I want to ask y'all guys this question, man, just from what y'all seen, what y'all know so far about what has happened in the portal. Which portal move, and that can be position or player, has been the most satisfying to you? Which one to you has been the most satisfying seeing Auburn go out and attack the most? Or it could be position or player, and I'm gonna start with Tez.
Oh man, I'm honestly gonna have to go a bit of a different route, man, and I'm just gonna say all of them. All of them. Like the portal move that has surprised me the most is that there's a plan in place that is being executed, and you can see it happening in real time.
Yep.
And it's been a very long time since I felt that way about any coaching staff on the play, where it feels like we attack this portal with a plan in place and we're doing just that. we go ahead, come out of the gate, get the USF players, get those players locked up. Don't even let them see other schools. Get that out of the way. Our quarterback room was empty. Our wide receiver room was completely empty. Those are positions of need. We knew where we could get those players from immediately. They would follow Alex Golish. We filled up those positions immediately. And some positions on defense. Now you see them in a position where you see defensive linemen still visiting. The cat from North Carolina. A few offensive line targets still out there. Like, I know the portal period is ending, and we don't expect anybody else to enter the portal from Auburn. Well, at least I hope not. But it was high level chess, because now you're in position to pay decent money around this time for players that other schools don't have money left to pay. Right? Like, it's almost like, if you look at our portal class, we've attacked positions of need, we've shored up positions of need, and now we're almost being picky. We had the luxury of being picky. Like, oh, I want him, I want this defensive lineman. We need a 3-tech. Let me go look at him. We need this. Let me go look at him. We don't just have to take the best player available. You can really be stingy, really be picky, and pick players that fit in your system on both sides of the ball. Looks like they're starting to hone in on the trenches on both sides of the ball to round this thing out. Man, I love it. I love everything about it. Like I said, I can't. Of course, I could go Byron Brown, right? Byron Brown's probably my favorite portal edition, just because, you know, we had no quarterback, and we're bringing in a quarterback who demanded the highest NIL salary of anybody. So, like, clearly this guy was coveted. We didn't even let him get to another visit. That is what I'm talking about. That is, have a plan in place, execute that plan, follow through, move on to the next thing. And so far, what I've seen in the portal, what it looks like is, man, this guy, Alex Ghost, he's a former recruiting director, right? So I think that's kind of how he all started this. And you can kind of tell, like I said, I probably said this 7 times in this speech, but there was a plan in place, and that plan was executed. And it looks like it's being executed flawlessly. I'm just happy with that part of it.
Mr. 21, your thoughts?
Kind of really agree with what Ted said there. That structure and having, well, I'm going to say something else, but that structure and having a game plan is not only, you know, showing here in recruiting, it's also going to show up on the football field. So, because we haven't had that before. It seemed like we didn't have that before. But for me, I would say probably the running back position is what I'm kind of, for the 2 guys that we brought in.
Okay.
I like that we're getting bigger running backs. Now, they may not have breakaway speed. I don't care. It's kind of like the dude up there in Indiana. Both their running backs don't have breakaway speed, but they tough running in between the tackles, which is what you're going to need in this system, and it wears them down over the course of the game, if that's your strategy. So I like what they're doing there. So
running back position. That is solid. That is a solid answer right there. You got all around with Tez, the running back position with Mr. 21, and I'm interested to see what yours is.
I just like the process of how everything is coming together. Like, first week you had the USF players and the skill players. The next week you had a big influx of linemen, and it really hasn't stopped since then. I mean, you got more linemen that want to come on campus and visit. Like you said, the one from North Carolina, which he's a top end defensive tackle, you know what I'm saying? And basically, the way everything broke down to the recruits that we got, I think it's great. I mean, he got people to fit his system.
DC.
You say give a position that we're happy with.
Position or player, whichever one.
Okay. And Ted's our big sibling. He did what he wanted to do, so I'm gonna do what I want to do. Ted said everybody, so I'm just do what I want to do too.
Yeah, it's Ted's fault.
Yeah, Ted's the big sibling. We just followed the big sibling. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go with 2 positions. I got Byron Brown at quarterback, man. So goes the trigger man. So goes the team at certain times. 3,000 and 1,000, man. You can't beat that. And I'm gonna say something different, man. The retention of Xavier Atkins, man, the heart and soul of the team, Mr. SEC, Mr. All-America, man. Retaining that guy on defense, I think, was one of the biggest things that nobody's talking about. So
true.
Byron Brown and Xavier Atkins.
That's why that you say that, because when you think about the transfer portal, you never think about the players that actually stay. You know, you always think about the guys that you always think about what's being brought in and how they can actually come in and help the team, you know, progress to from what the team was the previous year and progress to what they could be in the next year, depending on what the staff wants to do and all types of stuff like that. So saying Xavier Atkins, I wholeheartedly agree with what you're saying there, because that makes all the sense in the world, because I thought last year he was probably the best portal pickup for any team in college football, not just the SEC.
Yeah,
for any team in college football. So
bro.
I didn't even think about that, to be honest with you. When you said Xavier Atkins, I was like, that make all the sense in the world, because you know, to have him come back and anchor that him and you know Elijah Melendez. Everybody know how I feel about my guy Elijah Melendez. You know, having those two guys, Bryce Dees come back. You know, hopefully Riddick is healthy this year, and things and stuff like that. Yeah, I agree, man. That having him. It could be the most important one next to Byron Brown. Could be.
And they wasn't in, to be honest, like they didn't really confident in that room because they didn't really target a lot. We missed on one linebacker, I want to say. That was an interior linebacker. And,
linebacker room gonna be fire, bro.
But yeah, they confident in those guys.
I still think you can put one more linebacker in the room. Go ahead.
Probably need some depth.
I think I like DC answer, but I think your most important player coming back gonna be Sly for real.
Sylvester Smith. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Why? I mean, because you don't have to move nobody to the nickel for real. And everybody know what Sly gonna bring. We need a big hitter. And Sly was a big hitter at the end of last year.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna give y'all a position that I want to say that is a level of, I don't want to say concern, because I think there's talent there, but somewhere where I think Auburn probably could still get some more help. The edge room.
Edge rush.
Edge rushers. When you look at the edge rushers, and you look there, I mean, you have Joe Phillips, who potentially could be in that room. You have JJ Falk, who potentially could be on that edge room. You have, of course, Jared Smith, who could be in that room, but you lost some guys in that room as well. You brought in Nate Johnson. Nate Johnson from Missouri. You brought him in. But you know, he didn't really play much in Missouri last year, but when he was at Appalachian State, I think he had 76 total tackles, 10 sacks or something like that. 2 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, or something to that nature. But looking at the edge room, man, could that be the Achilles heel for Auburn on defense next year when we looking at saying we want to get pressure on the quarterback? Because that is something that I have always said, that you can have a great secondary, meaning safeties and cornerbacks and things of that nature. But you look at not if you have that paired with a great pass rush, it can absolutely change the defense. And you know, you're losing Keyron Crawford, you're losing Keldrick Smith, both of those guys to the draft. Are you confident? Are you all confident in what Auburn has remaining in the edge room, or just pass rushers in general that can come out and be effective next year on the front four for Auburn, Mr. 21?
I think it's always going to be a concern. I don't think we have that dude, kind of like what Texas Tech had. They just had some unstoppable guys that could just rush the pass. I'm not sure if we got that. The other concern I have is, I'm concerned that is it a talent thing, or is this part of DJ Durkin's defense, the way they played it? Because I've always said they're bend don't break, so they're not aggressive enough. So I don't know. That's a question I always have about Durkin. Is his defense aggressive enough where they had the mindset, or does that change maybe with AG here now? A mindset of we're not going to give up a yard. We ain't giving up nothing free. So we're going to get up on your receivers and we're going to get after it. But I don't know. I just know that we don't have that dude, but maybe we'll see something once the season comes around.
Shout out to Calvin Peterson with the $5 super chat, man. He said Elijah Hayes will be in the Auburn class of 2027. I'm just not seeing these. That's the reason why. That's why it looked like it was a couple of minutes ago. I'm just not seeing it. So that's what it is. Shout out to Calvin Peterson with the $5 super chat, man. Appreciate that. All right. Said Elijah Hayes gonna Haven. He said he gonna be in the 27 class. All right.
He coming after Ant. He coming after Ant.
Ant.
Coming after Ant.
Ant. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Shout out to Auburn Dad, man. Auburn Dad with the $2 super chat, man. Sorry I'm late, man. War Eagle, man. AG building the trenches finally. Yeah, man. Shout out to Auburn Dad, man. AD4L. Shout out to our guy, man. We appreciate him so much for rocking with us as always, man. Okay, all right. So Mr. 21 brought up something that was interesting. He said he feels as if that the defense hasn't been aggressive with Durkin. Do you all agree with that? The rest of the panel, do y'all agree that Durkin's defense has not been aggressive?
I think it's gonna be. I feel like the head coach held them back because at A&M they were way more aggressive than what they was at Auburn. They were more aggressive in 23. I mean, in 24 than 25, in my opinion. So I think, I really think that the head coach kind of held them back.
I give you the stats on Auburn's defense last year. Auburn's rush defense ranked number 4 in the SEC, gave up less than 100 yards rushing per game. Auburn's passing defense ranked 12th in the SEC, 11th or 12th, gave up just over 235 yards per game. And I think that netted them being a total defense of like 7. So y'all thoughts on that?
I mean, that's not bad numbers.
I think what you're saying is just a function of offense. I mean, DJ Durkin is aggressive. When he decides to dial up pressure, he dials up pressure. But you got to think about what happens when your offense isn't performing at all, as it was last year. Then you have to play a little bit softer. You have to, in order to stay in games, you have to play this bend, don't break type of offense, because with aggression is high risk, high reward. So a lot of teams that play super duper aggressive, they have good offenses. It's easy to do that when you up 14 points, you up 10 points in the first quarter or the second quarter. It's easy to dial up all these exotic blitzes then because you got a lead in your back pocket. But when you always struggling to be in games, it's real tough for your defense to come out there and say, "Oh, we just want to send the house every time." It's not going to be a winning proposition, because if you give up a big play, it's going to hurt you more than if you were up 2 touchdowns already. So, like, with a better offense, you'll probably see more aggression from DJ Durkin, but you'll probably also see more big plays given up or bust on the back end. It's going to be you can't have one without the other. There's only so many men on the field, right? Send 8. You know what I mean? You just got it's just a math equation at the end of the day. So, like, eventually you're going to give up big plays if you play that style. So I think, like I said, as the offense gets better, you'll see a little bit more aggressive defense, kind of like Tennessee. I always point to Tennessee because they ran a really similar offense really, really fast. And you look at their numbers this year, I think they were top of the conference in sacks, top of the conference in turnovers, but bottom in the conference in yards given up. So, like, they gave up a ton of yards. They weren't a bend don't break defense. They were just simply try to get the ball back type of defense. They didn't care about that. So that may be what you going to see on the Plains, and that may be why. I mean, you think about how Durkin likes to bring pressure. If it's one cat that I think can do it without a pure edge rusher, it's him. He's gonna get exotic. He's gonna walk that nickel up. He's gonna do some different things. So, I would love to see a pure bona fide pass rusher on the outside. Love to see it. But I don't think we had that right now. And
did we have it last season?
well, we
did.
I think Crawford could get to the passer.
Yeah, we did. I think, man, on the pass rusher, man, I said it on Sunday show. I trust DJ Durkin when he comes with edges. He's hit on McLeod. He's hit on Crawford. So, and think about this, something Uncle Luke said. He was like, everybody in the portal is not in the portal because they want to leave the team. He was like, some of these guys are getting cut. So, having said that, if you look at Joe Phillips, man, it's the reason they keep bringing him back. It's the reason they keep retaining Joe Phillips, man. And I think I'm looking for Joe Phillips to have a breakout year. And the guys that and it's not over yet. He still might bring other guys in. So I think for him keeping Joe Phillips, man, I think he's gonna have a breakout year. So I'm not worried about the edge room at all. As far as the scheme, I kind of agree with both sides, man. Like what Ed's saying, if you look at our defense from last year, man, we spotted team 7 to 14 points in the first half, and then we ratcheted it down. It's like, okay, start that from the beginning. And then when you're talking about being aggressive on a micro level, yes, on a general level, we were aggressive. But if you look at down and distance, we're like 3rd and 18. Man, be aggressive. Get to the quarterback. Make him throw a short pass. Make him get the ball out of his hands. Don't rush 3 and drop 8 and still give up the pass completion. So it's like, yes, we were aggressive. But when you look at it in situational football, man, sometimes we were just passive when it really counted, when it was on the line and we really needed it. Sometimes he didn't dial it up, man. He just played prevent defense and prevented us from winning. You know what I'm saying?
To the point that Ted's made with the type of offense that's going to be running this year, do we see more of that?
Yeah, and Ted's
that defense this year?
Yeah, that's a great point.
I mean, do we see do we see Auburn's defense looking more like what Tennessee was last year,
bro?
Based on the type of offense that we playing. I mean, let's just be honest. Let's be honest about it. He's right about the stats. He's right about the stats. You know, I think you like top 3 in the conference in sacks, top 3 in the conference in like QB pressures and things stuff like that. But you gave up a lot of yards.
Yeah, it's the win.
Give up a lot of big plays.
Yeah, it's the win, man. It's definitely the win. But
again, they scored what on offense, like 45 points a game, something like that, something crazy. You scoring 45 points a game, yeah, you could be aggressive as you want on defense.
Absolutely.
In fact, bring more aggression. Like can't get enough of it.
Okay. So look, I got a question before you move on, Nick. Actually, y'all brought up about Crawford. Would you say that's more of a benefit in a speaking to what Keldrick brings to the table more than just scheme, off scheme and stuff? Because Keldrick took a lot of double teams last year. So somebody got to benefit. Somebody got to benefit from the double.
So you said because of the stature that came with the name Keldrick Fall and what he did, him being on the field allowed Kieran Crawford to shine. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
And so basically, you saying this year because there is not that guy that's on the field for Auburn, that we should be able to see more one-on-ones, and we should be able to see more guys be able to win those one-on-ones and get to the quarterback more consistently. Is that what I'm getting from you?
I think so.
Okay. Y'all, what are y'all thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on that, Ed?
Man, I hope so. Like, because I just think back to like the South Alabama game and the G5 games that we played. We really weren't getting pressure with the dudes that we had last season. Even then. The Falks and the Cloud, like, okay, so first round NFL and you're getting doubled from South Alabama, you still can't get there? I don't know, man. It's just I just need to see more, I guess. I don't know what it is. It's just odd.
Okay. All right. That's interesting. That is an interesting thought. If from what you're saying, and if you're saying a guy was the focal point of a opposing offense, and you had another guy on the other end, benefit from that. Okay, all right.
I mean,
That's interesting.
That's how you're supposed to build a defensive line, though.
Mhm.
It's
is.
textbook how you build a defensive line. You get one player that takes up a lot of attention, and then everybody else get one-on-ones. And to Keldrick Falk, not Keldrick Falks, to Kieran Crawford's credit, he was unblockable one-on-one.
True.
So he did do some work there. I'm just hoping that this year in that front seven we get another Xavier Atkins in the pass rusher form, like one of these players that we're not thinking about, that we just kind of glossing over, all of a sudden becomes a stud and getting to the passer.
He ain't signed yet.
What's Joe Phillips sophomore? What's his
He's a red shirt. He's a red shirt
sophomore.
freshman last year. So he'll be a red shirt sophomore this year.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of with DC. If they keep bringing him back, then my question for Durkin is why are you not using him? Kind of like back in 2004 when we had a solid defensive line, but then we had McClover and a Predator, whatever his name was. That 2004 season where we used to bring in the freshmen on the D ends and let them rush the quarterback on third down. Like they didn't have any other responsibility other than rushing the quarterback.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna give my perspective on something of what I think potentially I would like to see happen. One of the linebackers that was signed in this class, and a lot of people may not agree with this, but I think it will probably make him a lot of money at the next level. I think if you put Tootle on the edge and let him rush off the end, I think Tootle would end up being a top 10 draft pick as a edge rusher in 3 years. That's just my opinion. I mean, I understand he plays linebacker sideline to sideline. He has the speed, he has the strength. Prototypical. He could be a lot of people say he could be a prototypical, Mike linebacker inside. I think if you could put Tootle on the edge and let him rush the quarterback, I think he gonna make a lot of money at the next level.
How big is Tootle though?
6'4", 230.
Yeah, both of those middle guys are big guys. They bring in.
From what they said, they was moving the other linebacker they signed. The one from the 1A school.
He ain't there no more. Who you talking about? Are you talking about a former Auburn player?
No,
they just signed him to the class. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now him and JJ supposed to move the edge, but
okay.
That's another thing. I don't think he's going to do it, Durkin. But you could probably have to move some guys to edge, but do you have to all the time? I don't understand. 3-3 stack. Like you still can play the linebacker. You just got to get creative.
Yeah.
Especially
I think that's what you'll see though, Ed. I mean, he's kind of the defenses that he's put on the field at Auburn have been different each year. Like same premise, but he just went around about it in different ways. When you gotta, for example, McLeod, right, ended up for Auburn being a versatile linebacker. He played a little bit of inside too. And
he did.
And he played a ton outside the numbers rushing the passer. Like I think you would see some of that from some of these guys. Eugene Asante. Look how he got pressure with Eugene. Whether it was outside, inside, really moved him around. Like I think that's kind of what you'll see this year. Because with no clear-cut pass rusher on the field, you're gonna see a lot of these guys just move around and get creative. We already know you're gonna see a ton of Eric Winters up at the line of scrimmage, coming off the edge at quarterbacks. Like I think people are gonna like it. I don't know if we're gonna like all the yards they may give up because they're gonna be on the field a ton. But if this goes like most of these offensive defenses goes, that means that Durkin will have full creative power to just throw the kitchen sink at them, and you'll see a lot of exotic looks and blitzes from Auburn, which would be great to see on the field.
Jarquez Wilkes is his name. It just popped in my
Jarquez
head.
Wilkes, yeah.
That's his name.
Jarquez
Jarquez
Yeah,
Wilkes.
yeah,
From
yeah.
Wiley. From Wiley. That's who it is. Yeah, that's his name. That's what I'm
So,
talking about.
so
Yeah.
I will say this to what you were saying. I think you'll see a defense you ain't seen from Auburn in a long time that will show itself on the plains this year.
Okay. Huh. All right, man. Let's transition to the line of scrimmage, man. Let's talk about the offensive line and defensive line. What we got, man. You're looking at the offensive line. Took a hit on the offensive line, man. We lost a lot of guys in the portal. But so far they have recouped. They have 6 guys that have signed with Auburn. You start with Stanley Ramil from Michigan State, Joseph Simmons from JMU, Cole Skinner and Cole Best, the 2 Coles from USF. Jacob Strand is from Oregon State, if I'm not mistaken, and TJ Hendrick from Ole Miss have all announced their intentions. Well, have signed with Auburn football. This is something that we were talking about, man. You know, a lot of people, we had this conversation before. You know, you brought in a lot of skill position guys, and you looked at it and said, all right, man, skill position wise, man, these guys should be able to compete. But a lot of people wanted to wait and see what the offensive line room, what the offensive line would look like. You kind of getting a glimpse of what it looks like. You got a lot of guys that when I look at this, when I look at the offensive line, I look at a lot of guys that have played, you know, a good amount of college football, and some guys that still have some eligibility remaining, that have like enough eligibility if they do decide to stay at Auburn. You know, next year we won't be in the same position of talking about who's going to be on the offensive line next year, how will this offensive line look. You still have some guys in there that can still come back in and provide some depth for whoever the guy is going to be behind them. Let me get y'all thoughts on the offensive line. DC, what's your thoughts on it?
With the offensive line, man, I got to be honest. I'm still waiting to see on the offensive line, because with the offensive line, it's just going to come down to us trusting evaluation, because you don't have a lot of reps. And I'm sorry, Ed, on this level, you know, just like a lot of, you know, said proven reps. Like, I watched the guy from JMU, man, and I think he can be a good player on this level, just watching his film. Also watched a lot of the Cole guys. I like what the center brings. Toughness, point of attack. He's not necessarily a road grader necessarily yet, you know, but I think, you know, the eval on him is good. But with the offense as a total offensive line, I think, man, it's just a wait and see for me, because I'm just going to have to trust Coach Hoodie's evaluation on it.
That's what it is. That's what it is. I want to get through this a little bit quick, because we got a guest that's going to come in that just popped in, and I want to bring him in because it's good. This dude had a really good season. He had a really good junior season last year as a high school junior. So he's a composite 4-star now. So we want to talk to him a little bit. But Ted, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of the same place that DC is. Like, I'm in a wait and see. Kind of. I mean, I like the pieces that we got. Right, we had to get offensive linemen. We had to get offensive linemen that were available. And out of the ones that were available, we got some of the best guys. So hopefully the evaluation and the development piece all lines up, and these guys can produce. I think last year we did a good job of addressing offensive line, but I think after we addressed it, that was all we did, was just address it. we didn't do any development or anything of that such. So I think that with this, you know, 2 of the guys being his guys, so to speak. Well, I think the 2 interior guys, the 2 Coles.
Yep.
So that's a familiar voice coming in with a same offensive line coach, same offensive coordinator. Look, you already know what to expect from that. So that should be pretty good. But outside of that, man, I'm kind of just like DC. I'm waiting to see on the offensive line. I see the trenches on the defensive line get bolstered. I would expect us to add maybe 1 or 2 more. To be honest.
Okay.
Before August or whenever the dead period is, maybe 1 or 2 more. Just depending on what the roster looks like.
And Mr. 21, are y'all cool with what's happening with the offensive line right now? I mean, we signed 6 guys. 4 of those guys have played offensive tackle. One of those guys that's an offensive tackle, TJ Hendrick, he can actually play tackle or guard. So it gives you a little bit of what, Dylan Wade did at Auburn a little bit. He can play across the line of scrimmage. But y'all thoughts on it, man, before we move on. I'm start with Ant.
I think I'm gonna give a different take than Tez. I like it, but I like the way he went about getting young and old. So you don't necessarily, if you have to rebuild next year for what you're gonna lose, you don't have to do as much.
That's true.
Okay. It's 21. Your thoughts?
It is a wait and see, but I think you got the right guys. I like that they're coming from other programs that have been winning, and I believe all these guys want to work. So that's going to be important.
I like the fact that a lot of these guys have some playing time in college football. That's what I like.
Right.
I like the fact that we got guys that got reps in college football and understand the speed of the game, understand what the game is like, and that won't be cutting that. And the only reps that they would have gotten would have been in spring ball or in fall camp or something like that. But actually got real reps in a college football game. Is my opinion. Is what I'm listening at.
And they haven't been cohorts to come here. Like a lot of these guys, as soon as they hit the portal, Auburn was in their top 3. Like, so it was not one of these things where you got a guy that's in the portal, we going after him, and we saying, hey, we got a ton of money, come on down here to the plains and forget how to hear. So,
Wow, shots fired.
Not nothing like that. These guys actually
forget how to hear. Wow, that's hilarious. That is hilarious, bro. That is hilarious, man. All right, man. That's what it is. That's what it is, man. I'm gonna see if my guy ready. Trey, you ready to come in? If you ready to come in, man, let me know when you're ready to come in because we wanna chop it up with you, my guy, real quick. As well. But man, shout out to everybody that's in the chat with us, man. I'm gonna take a look at some of the comments that we start. They came in, man. Shout out to JT. I have a question for y'all right now. Who started on the O-line and rated 1 to 10? I don't know if we can do that, honestly. Like right now, that would be kind of hard to say who would be there, unless you guys
no Cole started that center.
Yeah, I think he'll be a starting center. But other than that, I'm not comfortable saying. Do you any one of y'all want to take a crack at it?
Michigan State, right tackle, left tackle, whichever one he play. Right tackle, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's say him.
Okay.
After that,
all right. Top defensive player. Ken Chad Ivey, man. Top defensive player. Who will be the top defensive player in y'all opinion? I'm gonna go with Xavier Atkins. That's what.
That's easy, man.
Yeah, I'm going. That's what I'm gonna go with.
I'm going to Eric Winters this year.
Oh, okay, Eric Winters. All right.
Top defensive player.
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't think he here yet.
What? Bro, you just said a mouthful.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I was like, okay.
Nah, DC, somebody they trying to take my job, DC. So I'm not spreading that. I'm not letting no more insider information go right now.
What?
I'm just saying he's not here yet. That's all I'm saying.
That is it.
Okay, what level he on, Ant?
Man.
I'm talking about, man. I'm talking about levels, not that level, Mr. 21. I'm talking about I'm talking about the defensive line. Is he on the defensive line and linebackers on the safety? That level, not that type of level, but what level of the defense is he on?
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Defense is he on the linebacker or safety? That are the defensive backs? Can you divulge that? Guess not.
Line.
All right, he
Defensive
said the
line.
line. He
Defensive
said
line.
defensive
Okay,
line.
defensive line. Okay. Oh, bro, I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
I take it.
I'll take that.
James Barnett
Boy.
said, "Fellas, do we really need that big name dude though? This coaching staff is here to bring out the best in players. Just my opinion. Do we need a big name guy?
Sure.
Yes.
Would
No.
it?
I mean,
Yes.
No.
Listen,
Yes.
we either need a big name guy or we need somebody to step up and be the
Yeah. Yeah.
one
Either
of the
way.
two.
Yeah. Either way, you gotta have it, man.
We
Either way.
need
got-
somebody on that defensive
listen,
line
Yeah.
to declare themselves.
got-
locked.
Oh, you talking about defense? I was finna say because on offense you already got David Ruffin in the Temptations. So what else you
Yeah.
need?
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
What?
Why?
Okay, then, man. I hear you, man. Big Sarge
Yeah.
said he concerned about the interior O line. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
That's
Concerned
a
about the
fair
interior O
concern.
line.
Yeah. That's
fair
legitimate.
concern.
Man.
Yeah. Since
legitimate.
Lane stole our visitor.
No. Okay. James Glenn said, I think with AG in there, he will push for aggression on defense. Okay.
Mhm.
All
Okay.
right. Toy
That's
Rush
good.
came in and said, man, Golish is an elite evaluator, and we're getting off the radar guys from big schools. That's real scouting. That's what I'm talking about when you talk about evaluation. When you evaluate talent and you getting off the radar guys that aren't the biggest names in the portal, and you coach them up and bring the best out of them. That's what it is. I see when you going there with that one, Tory Rush, man. James Barnett said, fellas, AG is going to demand more out of these coaches and players. That is true. This will be an all-around better product on the field. We will be in the conversation come November of 2026. Just my opinion. Hey, James said the last show. He said he got Auburn winning 10 games next year.
Okay.
You know what he said? He said he got Auburn winning 10. That's
I
what
can
he said.
see it.
Ryder Williamson said, man, offensive line has to gel with each other. They all got to know what the other guy is going to do in different situations, if that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes all the sense in the
Absolutely.
world, man.
Absolutely.
Oh, man, with the $4.99 super chat, he said stuck at work, like the work this staff is putting in. Still need a couple trench pieces, but feeling more optimistic than last Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Bubba. From Bubba in the old man. Shout out to
I just need to
the
learn more.
chat,
I just need
man.
to learn more than slide protection.
We're talking about offensive line.
Yeah, there's more you can do than other than slide protection.
I mean, we're gonna learn how to pick up stunts, so that'll be an A+.
That is what it is,
Wow.
man. That is what it is. Shout out to Connie in the
Start
chat.
there.
What's up, Connie? I think she said she on a
Hey,
date night
Connie.
tonight and she rocking with us, man. Shout out to Connie in the chat rocking with us. What's up? What's up, Connie? Appreciate you so much for rocking with us, man. We appreciate you, man. Phil Will is in the chat. I saw Phil Will in there earlier. What's up, my guy? Hope you feeling good. P-Pass is in here, man. He said, peace from Alabama East. What's up, man? That rhyme. What's up, man? Appreciate you so much, man. Appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us as always. I'm about to bring in a guy right here, man. We actually did an interview with this guy. I think he not. I don't think he'll have his camera on because I think he's doing something real. I think he's doing something, so he can't have his camera on right now. But we did an interview with him this last year, before his junior year, before he transferred from a school in Mississippi. He transferred from a lower, I think it was a 3A school in Mississippi, and he just transferred. Oh, my bad. Oh, he said no. He gonna have his camera on. She said no, Nick. She said no, Nick. You and Wolf and Ted's on my. Oh, okay. Well, shout out to you. We appreciate it so much. Shout out to you. We appreciate that. Shout out. Conservative Cowboy in the chat, man. What's up, my guy? He said Notre Dame transfer athletes Antavius Scrap Richardson has signed with Auburn Sport. Yes, he did. That sign happened today. He I think he's an athlete, but I think they say he is probably going to be is either going to be wide receiver or cornerback, but they think he's going to be cornerback.
I think they will play. I think
they recruited him as a
DVD
corner.
was DVD was the primary on that, so he probably up in as a corner.
Yeah, they recruited him at South Florida as a corner.
South Florida as a corner. Okay.
But he went to Notre Dame as a receiver. So
all right, man. I'm about to bring this guy in. He gonna turn his camera on. He just did it. I think he's actually on an official visit. I don't know. He's not on an official visit to Auburn. But we're gonna ask him about this. He's on an official visit right now, and I think he's on an official visit. Well, I'm gonna let him tell you what he's on an official visit to and things stuff like that. Ladies and gentlemen, my guy, Jakarian, but we call him Trey Collins. He just got his composite 4-star safe in the class of 2020. Excuse 2027, man. What's up, Trey, man? How you feeling?
Yo, I'm feeling good.
Man, I see you in a hotel room. So you on an official visit?
Nah, I'm All-Star Weekend.
Also,
Okay.
Mississippi All-Star Weekend?
Yeah, Mississippi for Louisiana.
Okay. All right, man.
Okay.
All right, that's what's going on. Trey, tell us a little bit about your season last year. I know last time we talked, you was transferring to Ridgeland, which was a 6A school, just so you can, play against a little bit better competition.
Yeah.
So tell us how your season went, man. Tell us what you feel like you improved on. Tell us what your stats was like this past season, man. Tell us what you're thinking.
It was all right. I got hurt, so it was all right. It was a cool season. I ain't gonna say it was a get through season because I still almost broke the record and stuff. But like, I had 62 tackles. I had 46 solo. I had 11 PBUs. I had 6 picks, and I had 2 forced fumbles.
And you got hurt, and you still had those stats?
Yeah, I play every game. I had tore both of my AT joints in my shoulders.
Man, goodness, man.
Jesus.
That's a warrior, bro. That's a warrior, man. That's a warrior right there. Auburn, you hear that? If you watching this, Auburn, I'm just telling you, you ready to play, man. But now, man, I know we talked a little bit behind the scenes, and you kind of told us if you want to share, you can, man. You kind of told us some of your favorite, some of the places that you're looking at right now that you have in your top. Not I'm gonna say top 5, but some of the top schools you're looking at. If you want to share that with the audience, man, tell them just tell them what who's on your radar and what you got.
Okay, we go Alabama.
Mm-hmm. Don't say that first. Don't say that one first. Don't say that one first.
we got Miami.
Mm-hmm.
We got Michigan, and we got Toledo on there too. Toledo, Ole Miss, and Mississippi State.
Okay. Now, I know you was committed to Ole Miss. Ole Miss had a coaching change. I know your primary recruiter went to LSU.
Yes, sir.
Is LSU kept in contact with you, or is Ole Miss still in the top? What are we looking at?
Ole Miss still up there, but LSU they don't contact me like that. They'll text me once in a while though.
That's real talk, bro.
You don't feel no type of way about it?
Nah.
Okay. Right. I'm just checking, man. I was just asking the question, man. All right, man. So you about to go into your senior year, and you 247 has you as a composite 4-star.
Yes,
what are your plans? I mean, well, you just got out of the season, and you getting ready to get ready for this All-Star game. What do you want to improve on this offseason? Because now, with you being recruited by a lot of top programs in the country, a lot of these programs will want to have you on campus, December, so you could be on there so you be in school by, January this time next year. What are you trying to improve on this offseason so you can be so you can be more on the radar when the season when your high school, when your senior season start? What are you trying to be more? What are you trying to improve on?
Okay, so like it's really my lateral movement because like once I got hurt, like I slacked down like for like a week. I had to do like physical therapy and stuff, but like my lateral movement now, and then like I gotta improve my catch technique because like I know I'm fast, but like I ain't these slides they rolling in 6A. Yeah, we play some 18 too, so they rolling. So I improve them, get my hands on them, and run it with them. We good.
Hey man, hey.
So it's levels.
It's levels to this.
It's definitely levels.
It what now?
It's more definitely levels.
Okay, thank you.
It's different though. You see the difference. But it's like I tell you, like our defensive coordinator, I ain't gonna lie, he probably one of the best in the game. He's young too. He prepares for sure.
That's what's up. Hey, I'm gonna ask you this off the rip, man. You want to give your top 3? You want to give your top 3 schools, or you want to hold on?
I ain't got top 3 right now.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't ask it if I couldn't do it. I'm just go ahead, DC.
And I just got a question for you, man. We just kind of like some people guess about it, but my question is, in all of these top schools you name, man, what is it about the top schools you name? What made them stand out for you?
When I went on campus, it's like because I want academically too. Because I ain't just like by 4. I'm in there for grade. Because my major, I want to major in electrician. basically like a plumber and stuff like that.
Okay.
So looking into that too. That's why Mississippi State they big too. They big too because they programmed the engineering program for them. And then also the bond with their coaches stuff.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Anybody else on the panel got a question?
Yeah,
for,
because everybody
Yeah, I
always
got-
say, yeah,
I
they
got it.
going after the bags, and
Yeah, that's
you
what it
know,
is. Yeah, a lot of people be asking that question.
Go ahead,
I
Chase.
got a question for you, man. We haven't been through this. Is it fun? Are you having fun?
Yeah,
Is
if
this
you
whole
ain't having
recruiting
fun, you ain't doing
process?
something right. If you ain't having fun, you ain't doing something
That's
right.
an important thing right there, man. Talk about what it's like, man, just to be, I guess, a highly recruited prospect.
Cause you gotta pick and choose. See, I got a lot. You gotta pick and choose. See who telling you the real stuff and who faking it with you. That's really you gotta pick that out too.
Right. So you got mentors helping you with that? Or are you kind of accustomed to that already?
Yeah,
That's
a
cool,
little bit of
man.
both.
Now,
That's cool.
You talked about that speed, man, and the levels of speed.
Yes, sir.
Dan,
Hey man,
I just got a question, bro. You picking them up, putting them down, bro. What's that 40 time, dog?
My
What
fastest
you
40
looking
time
like?
I ran was a 4.46, but like I'm an average 4.5.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Was that laser time or hand time?
It was hold on. It was laser. It Southern Michigan was laser. That's when I ran my fastest. But I had ran it was hand time though, like my fat, but I think it was slower than that. Like I had ran a 4.43 on Michigan, but it was hand time, so I know it's some seconds late and stuff.
That's
Yeah.
what's up, man. That's what's up, man.
Okay, so so the question, man. I know, man. Listen, I'm gonna just say this, man. I know you like Michigan. I know you do.
Yeah.
I know you do. I know you like Michigan. Michigan went through a coaching change as well. Have you had any more contact with them since the coaching change has happened?
Yes, sir. I was there, like the head coach. He was cool. I talked to him in person and stuff. He cool, but like he wasn't really the guy that really would recruit me. Like Charles still there, and Coach Morgan still there. So they're my guys. Like the DB, not the one that left, but the DB coach. He balled. He's still there. So they keep in contact with me. We cool.
I got you, man.
That's what's up, man.
I got you, man. Hey, everybody in the chat want to know, man, why Auburn? Why? What's up, man? Like, what is it with Auburn, man? Auburn has not contacted you yet. Why? What is it?
I don't know.
They faking.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. I think Tez or Ed had a question.
what Ted's already asked. I would kind of want to know about the recruiting process as well, but I just want to know how important it is for your family to help you with the decision. And
it's important too, because you gotta think about mom, where she gonna live and where they gonna put her in their position too, and your family.
Yeah, and then you know what you want to.
That's a great answer.
You know what you want to major in.
What'd you say, Coach?
I said, do you know what you want to major in?
Yes, sir. Electrician. So basically, like a farmer.
Yep, that's where the money is.
There it is. Hey, you got a plan after if it don't work out, man.
Yes,
That's what it is, man. That's what it is, man. So y'all made for your high school year, man. This is the thing, man. Y'all made the playoffs, correct?
Yes, sir. We made it to North State.
North State. That's what it is. That's what I thought. Hey, do you think that Ridgeland can get to the state championship this year and win it? Is that the goal?
That's the goal for sure. Like if they ain't y'all goal, why y'all playing? But I believe we can get to it. If we all buy in, I believe we can get to it.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Cause everybody graduated major pieces, but it's like how your backups go adjust to how they played, how they go fill in the next spot.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. So you had the Mississippi Louisiana All-Star game this weekend, man. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you gonna be a full participant? Because I know you just said you had the shoulder injury, so you gonna be a full participant in the game.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, man. Anything else you want to tell the people, man, before we get out of here, man? We appreciate you giving us a little bit of your time tonight, man.
I ain't got nothing to say.
let me ask you one more question, man. How good are you on the sticks, man? What's your motion on them sticks, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm straight. I don't play the game like that. I really don't.
Okay.
I don't even watch TV.
Okay, that's good. So, but what I want to ask you is like when you coming into like college and you gonna be on the game. So
Yeah,
how
definitely.
excited are you to be on a video game?
Like it's gonna be normal because like I play a game once in a while, but I feel like I'm more of a film watcher. Like I watch film, or I get on YouTube and watch my favorite DB and see what he do.
That's good stuff, man.
That's what it is.
What you think your rating should be on there?
Hey,
Good
My
question.
rating, like, cause
Yeah.
I say like I'm in the 80s for sure, cause like all my covering skills great.
Hey, so I tell you what. I tell you what.
I'm like an 89, 90. But
Okay, please come back. When the game come out, Nick, you gotta have this man back
He
on.
89, 90. He 89, 90.
You got to have him back on when the game
like
come out, bro.
Hey,
like
real
it,
quick. I'm gonna call out a couple categories, and you give me 1 through 99. What you think you are in that? You ready?
Yeah.
Zone coverage.
Right here, man.
You said what?
Zone coverage.
99.
Oh wow.
Awareness.
I like it.
Awareness.
You awareness. 90, solid 90.
Man coverage.
Man cover. I ain't gonna like pressing 75, but like if I'm off playing you man, that's like 99 too.
I like it. I love it, man.
Speed 89, 90, 85, 85, 90. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I ain't gonna stay on the fastest guy, but that 4-4 is gonna get me. You gonna tell I run a 4-4 on that
field.
Hey, I'm watching the highlights right now. Yeah, he run pretty fast on the kickoff return. So
yeah, that kick return, yeah.
I'm telling y'all, when I first went, this is the thing, we hooked up last year, and I was supposed to come see him play last year, but I didn't get the chance to. But I'm definitely gonna get over there this year to watch him play in person. And when I first saw his highlights, the first thing I told him, I said, "Man, like I get Travis Hunter vibes." I remember telling him that in the DM. I was like, "Bro, I get like Travis Hunter speed. Like, can you play both sides of the ball?" He was like, "Yeah, I could. I could play wide receiver and I could play DB." I was like, "Well, what do you want to do?" He was like, "I think I want to be a DB, bro." I was like, "I think that's where I want to be at." And I was like, "Man, ever since then, every time we've been talking." I mean, I just been watching him, and I be trying to repost everything that he posts on Twitter so people can see it, and things of that nature, man. But shout out to this man. I'm gonna just, hey, Miss Connie, man. She said she wanted me to tell you. She said, please let him know we are proud of him and good luck in your game, man. That's what she wants to let you know.
Thank you.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is, man.
I just seen a pick 6.
There it is. There it is, man. A composite 4-star.
Awesome,
Trey
man.
Collins, man. Trey, don't leave, man. We're gonna go ahead.
Then I got nominated to be a Danny Desert too. I gotta bring that home.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Explain to the people what that is, man. Explain to the people what that award
Danny
is.
Desert, that's the best in your state, the best in each class. So it's 1 through 7 days, the best 7.
There it is, man. That's it,
up, bro.
Hey, man. Shout out to I got Trey, man. 4-star DB class of 2027, man. We appreciate you, man. Don't leave yet, man. We're gonna talk to you we're gonna talk to you on the back end. All right. All right, man. Shout out to my guy Trey, man. We're gonna talk to him in a minute, man. We appreciate him so much, man, for rocking with us, man. Folks, man, we about to get out of here. Because we didn't kept y'all literally around the same time that we normally get out of here, man. And shout out to Trey, man, for coming on and rocking with us as well, man. Ed, what you gotta say to people before we get up out of here, man?
Hey man, it's been a wild ride. Glad this portal's about to close. Ready for spring ball, see what we're gonna get. You know, keep your head up. Be all right.
It is.
Level out.
Shout out to Ed, man. Ed Darby rocking with us, man. We appreciate Ed so much for rocking with us as always.
Man.
DC, what you gotta say to people before we get up out of here, man?
And catch us at 6 p.m., man, for our family meeting. We have at 6 p.m. Auburn Addicts TV every Sunday. Check us out, man, where we bring it all together. Auburn news today, man. Have you heard? We talk about Auburn sports, man. We tie everything that happened during the week, man. So y'all join us for the family meeting, man.
There it is. And what you gotta say to the people, my guy?
I told everybody be easy. Y'all see what happened when we calm down. Just know he ain't finished yet.
Ooh. Ant phone and go out the whole show, y'all.
They did not. That's great. That's great.
Hey
That's
man,
really
hold
nice.
on, y'all. Don't see. We was having a great show till y'all want to go talking about the phone. Nah.
I'm just pointing it out, man, because they always getting on you. I'm just pointing it out. You know what I'm saying? The positive, man.
The positive.
Yeah.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
Yes, what you got to say to the people before we get up out of here, man?
Oh man, first of all, pleasure for having me. Thank you guys for having me. And yeah, the show, it's Season Live, returns Tuesday.
Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
coming back, man, Tuesday, first show of the new year. Got a new kind of platform you guys will see. Man, be there, be square. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, man, we appreciate that, man. We'll definitely be back Tuesday with
And
SE.
Sonny,
with
I'm
season.
going to change the flags.
They want the Auburn. Yeah, Connie did say that. Connie did say that.
Yeah.
I think where's the comment?
She said don't, and she was like, don't
Oh,
say
there it
they
is.
in alphabetical order because I got Georgia ahead of Florida. I didn't even realize that. I thought they were in alphabetical order. But I appreciate you for calling me out on that.
There it is. There it is, man.
I'm just gonna
Shout
put
out to-
Alabama at the bottom.
It'll work. It's all good. It won't bother us. Man, we're gonna get out of here, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Hey, make sure y'all keep Marcus in your prayers as well.
Yeah.
Keep Auburn Thaw and his family in your prayers as well, man. Just make sure that you continuing to pray for those guys, man. Before we get out of here, make sure you subscribe to these YouTube channels, man. I got Ted's at SEC Season, Tight Sports, Alabama Football Megacast. I got DC Wolf over at Auburn Addicts TV. Got excuse me, Dustin over at the Uptempo Podcast. Be Sharp over at Sharpshooter Sports Talk, man. Vandy Chris over at the Golden Broom Podcast and at Anchor Down Live podcast on Facebook. The Huggy Beard himself on YouTube and on Twitter. I got Edward at Kid Country as well on YouTube, and of course the legend himself, Bubba, and the old man, Auburn Sports Talk, man. Shout out to that guy, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man. Also subscribe to JMHO Sports Talk with our guy Coach Sean and On the Block Sports with Coach Carl, man. Support the people that support Water Cooler Talk Sports, man. Shout out to our guy DJ, man. Day one supporter. That's my quarterback right there, man. Follow him on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Hollywood_media. That's Hollywood and EY. And of course, follow him on Facebook at Hollywood Media with 2 A's, man. Mess with the people that mess with Water Cooler Talk Sports, man. We appreciate y'all so much. As well as follow us on our socials here at Water Cooler Talk Sports. Follow us on X and Twitter at CoolerSpot23, and follow us on TikTok and Instagram at The Water Cooler Talk, and on Facebook at The Water Cooler Talk Podcast, man. And of course, I know that the website has not been updated with stories yet, but they will be updated throughout the weekend with new articles that have been written. We will get those written. We actually get an article up on Trey on the website as well. So www.watercoolertalksports.com, man. So check us out over there as well, man. Shout out to everybody that super chatted tonight, man. Shout out to everybody that is a member, man. I'm telling you, man, got member only content that's gonna be coming starting next week. So please, man, if you want to become a member, it is first support the channel, and it is $5.99 a month. If you want to become a member recurring as well. So we appreciate y'all so much for that, man. We're gonna get out of here, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us here, as always, around the water cooler, man. We appreciate you. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait. I just saw something, man, on here. Connie said, man, prayers for the biggest AU fan ever, my daddy. We are in the end days. That's where I've been. Prayers.
Prayers.
For sure, man.
To you and your family, Connie, man. We are all here with you. Man. Hey. Shout out to Ken Chad Ivy, man. He said, I stay with you guys. First show today was great. War Eagle, man. My two sons are coaches and diehard Auburn fans. Shout out to you, Ken, man. We appreciate you so much for rocking with us as always, man. Thank you so much. Patrick Prude is in the chat. What's up, Patrick Prude, man? War Eagle to you, man. As it should be, man. We appreciate you. Huggy Beard said, man, shout out to Marcus. Yes, man. Make sure y'all keep him in your prayers, and Auburn Thaw as well, man. We appreciate y'all, man. We'll be back Sunday morning. We'll be over there with Dustin on the Uptempo podcast at 9 a.m. Central. And then 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern, we'll be over there on Auburn Addicts TV with DC Wolf. Wow. This is where we'll be. All right. And then, of course, Monday, we're doing a live stream Monday of the national championship game. We'll be coming on here for the national championship game Monday for the live stream of Indiana versus Miami. You know how we do it. We're gonna sit here, we're gonna watch the game, give our analysis of it. We're gonna have a great time of doing that as well. So check us out Monday for that, man. We're gonna have a great time doing that.
I think Sharp doing the post game too.
Oh, Sharp doing the post game. So if that's happened, make sure you head on over to Sharpshooter Sports Talk for the post game after the national championship game is
Miami by 3. Miami by 3.
All right. Okay. We'll see, man. We'll see. All right, man. We're gonna get up out of here, man. As always, man. Y'all have a good one. Better yet, y'all have a great one. Y'all be blessed, man. Make sure I get the man upstairs above his because he deserves all the praise and all the glory, man. Thank you. And we'll see y'all on the next one, man. As always, it is one love. And guess what? We are out this mug. Y'all be easy, man. We'll see you on the next one. All right, holla. Peace.